channel. Today's video is going to be a new DIY with this shirt I'm wearing right now. I was inspired to do this top because I did receive this one from SheIn, and it's basically just a elasticy, stretchy smock top. I've just been seeing it everywhere on social media, especially on Instagram, so I've been posting so many pictures right here. But I just wanted to transform an old Hawaiian shirt that I thought had such a cute print and make it into a very trendy crop top. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoy it, and let's just get started. Materials include sewing machine, desired top, measuring tape, elastic thread, chalk, scissors, and pins. First thing I'm going to do is size it down, and then I'm just going to flip it inside out, folding it on its back and the front sides flat. Only do this when your shirt is extremely big on you. Mine was a large and I should have just kept it the same and not adjusted it, but anyway, here I am just marking it with the chalk and then pinning it over. And then I just repeated it to the other side. And then I flipped it right side up to see if it actually looks right. As you can tell, it's really small and I wish I kept it the same size as I did before. But your shirt should at least be 2 sizes bigger than your original size for this DIY. But without noticing, I just went ahead and began sewing on the sewing machine to close it up. And then cut off the excess fabric. Then using a crop top for my desired length, marking that with a chalk, as well as the top of the shirt and the sleeves for that off the shoulder look. Then pinning it into place for me to easily cut it off. And then just cut off the excess fabric. It should look something like this. Either side can be the front, but I actually like this side to be the front. So I flipped it inside out and I got ready for the hemming of the top and bottom. And then it should look something like this, and then go ahead and go to the sewing machine. You could also use an elastic thread for the hemming for extra stretchiness, but here is what it looks like. You can tell it's pretty fitted, and I wish it was the same size, but it still was pretty loose on the shoulder sleeve part. Reminder, your shirt should be at least 2 sizes bigger than your original size. And now I'm going to be making the elastic part of the shirt with the elastic thread. First, you want to do is feed the bobbin with the elastic thread. Not too tight or not too loose. Now you want to insert the bobbin in the sewing machine. And then just grab the elastic thread from the needle and pull it up. And now it's time to lower the tension. I lowered mine up to 3 just when the line stops so that the stitch lays flat. I'm going to practice the smock stitching with a piece of scrap fabric. I'll just go ahead and do a straight stitch all the way through, just like this. And it's going to look something like this. When you have a lot more stitches, it will gather more, just like this. And at the end, it's advised to knot the strings into a knot at least 2 to 3 times, just so it's secure. To prepare the lines, you can measure the spacing, but I ended up just using the footbed as the guideline. I went ahead and just sewed it all the way through. But I actually did a back stitch at the end just for extra strength, but it's advised not to use that because it will kind of bunch the elastic, but I just went ahead and did it anyway. But I also did tie a knot at least 2 times at the end just for extra security. And then once that's done, I cut off the extra string and continued sewing all the other lines. This will take a while, but it's the easiest DIY. All you have to do is straight stitch like 20 times and it should look something like this. So there is a point where the bobbin elastic thread will run out due to the amount of elastic you're using. So what you want to do is close up the elastic thread with a knot by just pulling out the elastic out and then tying that knot just to avoid it from getting loose from the whole fabric. And then all I have to do is refeed your bobbin with the elastic thread. And then I went back to where I left off from the unfinished stitch, doing a back stitch first and then finishing it off with another back stitch at the end, and then continued it all the way through. So basically I'm going to be doing 15 more lines, or however many you want. This is what it looks like. I know it looks really small and I should have just stayed with the original size, but it is optional to use an iron and use steam mode to shrink the elastic if your shirt was a lot bigger than expected, just to make it bunch up and gather more for that finished smocked top look. DIY. I'm in love with this smock type of tee trend. I've always wanted to transform Hawaiian shirts into something a lot more trendier, because although Hawaiian shirts are really cute, I definitely wear them a lot more if they were in a different type of fashion form. I'm in love with the result. The only thing that I wish I did not do was size it down, because you can't really see the gathered look of the elastic, so you should at least make your top the size of your regular size. But yeah, that's the only thing I would have changed. If you guys are interested in getting this type of top, SheIn does have a lot of tops within their website. I think this one was like $15, but it did have a matching bottom set for it, so it was a two-piece set. But if you guys want to just make your own from like a Hawaiian top or just a regular top, definitely do that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below, and see you next video. Bye!